the second time I'm talking about this. Okay, I forgot to hit record yesterday and I got very annoyed at night just to see that my SD card. Screw all that. Hello guys. I've not uploaded a video in a very long time. I think around 2 weeks. The reason is uh, we realize that our trading strategy is not as good as it looked like. Okay, and there are 3 to 4 reasons. First reason is that if we closed the trade at if we broke even at 1:1, most of the time it comes back again and then goes up. Okay, so because of that we would just be winning much lesser times, but then the losses would still be losses, so we would be losing more than we win, which would reduce the win rate. Second thing is when we back tested. Okay, we back tested uh, after turning the economic events off. Okay, because there are too many lines in the 4-hour chart, it looks very confusing. So because of that, I turned it off, and then we could see if it's a news event, if something happens, and then we find it. Thing is, I did not check if it was a news event or anything. So every trade every loss that I had because of massive spike, I counted that as news event and added it to. I did not add it to a loss. And every news event that gave us a win, I did not care because it was a win, right? And that's why we had a 55% win rate or something like that. And at the same time, we were looking at the 1-hour chart instead of the 15 minutes chart. So many times, just the 15 minutes candle just goes to 1:1, and then when we break even, and immediately it comes back, and then it goes in its way or it goes stop loss, whichever, whatever. So basically, these two are the reasons. I forgot the other two reasons. Okay, uh, so majorly because of this, uh, we are not as profitable as we should be. Okay, the reason we are not as profitable as we should be uh, is because of such a bad back test. Okay, so after I did much proper back test, I got some results. Okay, the best profitable strategy is to uh, take trade and place 1:2 without break even. Okay, without break even we have the highest returns, but then that gives us the lowest, not the lowest win rate, but a bad win rate like around 40%. Okay, the lowest win rate would be to take after it goes to 1:1 we break even, and we get minus returns in some currency pairs, and fine. Okay, and the next lowest profitability and as well as win rate is taking a partial at 1:1 and then breaking even at our stop losses. Okay, and that is also sometimes unprofitable. Like in some pairs it's unprofitable, but some pairs just barely profitable, and this is all over a period of 1 year. This is the proper backtest. Okay, and the sane one, which gives us a decent win rate, like around 45, 47 to 50% win rate, is taking a partial at 1:1 and then not caring about uh, the price after that. So if it comes back to our stop loss zone and then goes back up, we would win. But at the same time, if it goes and hits our stop loss, we would be break even because we took half partial, half quantity at 1:1. So we would be risking only the rest quantity, and when it goes back down, we would lose what we just gained by taking the partial. But that is the second most profitable. We lose around 30% of our returns compared to the 1:2 with no break even. But 1:2 with no break even is extremely uh, low win rate, and 1:2 with low win rate is literally pointless, because the reason we went from 1:5 to 1:2 is because we wanted to be at least 50% uh, winner. I mean, we take 50% of the time that will be winners. But the thing is, no, we are losing more than we win. Uh, the last trade which we took was actually a win, and it was not supposed to be a win because it was a news. Uh, Even though it was a small news, I mean medium news, it was still news. And what happened was, I placed the order and I forgot about the order. News event happened, it tapped our entry and just flew and gave us a 1:2, and then it reversed immediately after 1:2. And we did not deserve that win. Okay, anyway, we took that win, and but that is when I realized this is not working. Okay, what we thought was working wasn't working, and what we thought was not working is working. What we thought was not working is not working. I don't know why. You just understand what I'm trying to say. So, and after that, I went to Tirunelveli, and in the entire trip, 3 days, I was just fully backtesting on my phone. My tab wasn't getting connected to the internet for some stupid reason, so I had to backtest my phone, and then it was very annoying. 3 days, I could not sleep properly. I could not do anything. I was just constantly thinking about trading, because I needed to find a proper strategy, right? Because I can't go ahead with this. Yes, this is profitable, but then it's very less, and if you remove the commissions from the profits, it will go almost to break even type. Okay, it's not worth all the hard work. So we are going to change the strategy. Okay, so I have two strategies in mind. Do we have time? We have 2 minutes. So there are two strategies I have in mind, and one I've already backtested. Okay, uh, one strategy is the Asian sweep strategy, which is still good, but we just found a better way to trade that. Okay, the other strategy is to use confirmation uh, with 5 minute chart at the 4 hour order block. Uh, yeah, that is the second strategy. I'm yet to test that one. Uh, we back tested um, USD CAD, Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY. Okay, 4 pairs. And with this strategy, you can't trade every single pair. Okay, maybe you can, but then the profitability reduces, or the win rate reduces, or the number of trades increase. Okay, so this is the data, right? Okay, GBP USD for around 10 months, I think 10 months. We have 27 wins, 18 losses, 16 break evens, and returns are around 36R. Okay, I think it's a bit more. I think I did some bad calculation, and the win rate is around 60%. Okay, USD CAD is 50%. We had 18 trades, 18 wins, 18 losses, 11 break evens, 18R, and that is within around 8 months, I think. Okay, and GBP JPY is we had 44 trades, 44 wins, 56 losses, 24 break evens, and we had 36R return, and that is over a period of 15, 16 months. Okay, and Euro USD, we have 29 wins, 21 losses, 22 break evens, and we had a return of 37R, the win rate of 58%. So basically, GBP USD and Euro USD are very the most same pairs. Okay, GBP USD and Euro USD CAD. What I noticed was there were random spikes. Okay, GBP USD and Euro USD are the only pairs I think that don't have random spikes without news. Okay, GBP JPY just has uh, random spikes. Okay, uh, more than USD CAD. So maybe we could remove GBP JPY from our trade, from our list, and trade only 3 pairs or just 2 pairs, and we'll have to increase our risk tolerance. Or we could trade all 4 pairs, uh, be fine with taking a loss with GBP JPY. Either way, it's all the same, but the only difference is that when we increase our risk tolerance, one loss would be a lot to take. So if we have to increase our risk by at least 2%, so we'll have to go to 3%. And if we risk 3%, we will be losing 3,000 rupees in just one single trade. Right? We have very less trades per year, just around less than 40 to 50 trades per year in a single pair, including break-evens. And if you remove that, we will have only like around 30 trades, 40 trades per year per pair. So we'll have to increase our risk if we are trading only 2 pairs. And I saw even gold has like a random spikes, and it's not something that we can rely on. So either we do GBP USD, USD CAD and Euro USD, or we do GBP USD and Euro USD at double the risk or triple the risk, or we take all 4 pairs and do 1% risk, with a lesser win rate, or we take it on all pairs and then have a win rate of just 45% or 40%. I still think logically the best to do is just to take 2 or 3 pairs, GBP USD, USD CAD and Euro USD, because that's the logic. But the thing is, in the short term we might be down by 3%, 4%. At the same time, we might be up by in a single trade we would be up by 6%, or if we win twice we would be up by 12%. So we'll have to decide this. I don't know how long it's going to take to decide this. I'm still not convinced, to choose this specific strategy. We still have that one other strategy, but the thing is, we're going to be choosing 2 strategies from the list of 3. The second strategy, which is wait for confirmation at a 4-hour order block with bias, and then we will decide which 2 to take. Mostly we are not going to be taking the previous strategy. It's going to be this and the other one, or just this alone, because maybe the other one might not work. One more thing I forgot to tell is this one has a lot of rules, and you need to be very, very correct with the bias. And if you're not correct with the bias, your win rate could go down. So I hope the video is recorded, and hopefully I find a proper solution and get at it, man. It's high time I get profitable again. Okay, see you, bye.